Shalom, family. Shalom to the ancestors. So, a lot of y'all want to connect with purpose, but y'all can't even connect with vision because y'all too caught up in validation. And some of you guys think that you're just here for a good time, but empty achievements don't mean anything. Like my boy Inky Johnson said, you don't want to be a public success, but a private failure. All this material stuff is empty. At the end of the day, this dimension is like school for us. We came here for our soul to experience and to bring forth the fulfillment outside of ourselves. That's the thing. A lot of people think that prosperity happens to them. No, prosperity thrives inside of you because the way energy works is there needs to be a transmitter and there needs to be a receiver, right? And if you're not holding that vibration of prosperity, then you can't even fully receive it anyway, right? If your cup is full with toxins, how can the sweet nectar be poured into your cup? And if your cup is broken, right? Once the sweet nectar is poured into your cup, you can't retain it. You see, that's what I'm saying. You have to be at the vibration of prosperity. To even know how to receive prosperity, you have to reframe your perspective. I've been through a lot in my life. Spirit has redirected me a lot in my life, hanging out with the wrong crowd, many times supposed to have ended up in prison, supposed to had done things that could have potentially ended my life, but Spirit didn't let any of that fall through. Spirit always been there to redirect me, to redirect people around me, because Spirit had me on a mission and a purpose. And once I realized and recognized that, I started to take my life a lot more seriously. And the place that I chose to start is with my mindset. And I realized that I had to reframe my mindset. I had to start to work on myself. I realized that if I don't know how to discipline myself, if I don't know how to love and to appreciate myself, if I don't sit with myself to learn who I am, I can't help no one around me. That's the thing. If there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do you no harm. That's what I realized. A lot of us, we afraid of the external world. We always put different kinds of material things, opportunities, relationships, all these different things above our head, and we make ourselves really small. We do this because our relationship and connection with ourselves is very fickle. It's not strong. If your relationship with yourself is not strong, your relationship with God, with Spirit, cannot be strong. The best part about building a relationship with yourself and learning yourself, you get to learn and see what your gifts are, right? What your strengths are, what your weaknesses are. And then you realize your weaknesses isn't really weaknesses because you can transmute them and turn them into strengths, right? And then you can start to connect with purpose. Then you can start to connect with vision. Then the voice of God will be louder than ever because you quiet out the voices of others in your head. A lot of people are living their lives like nails right now, right? There's hammers and there's nails, and a lot of people are living their life like nails, right? Under the pressure and influence of others, right? I mean, if we are constantly worried about what other people think about us, think we should do, think we should be, right? And we never take a risk on ourselves, right? We never be confident in our capabilities, right? We never invest in ourselves. Then how do you expect to create that fulfillment that you really deeply desire? We got to get more curious, more serious about ourselves, right? About our well-being. Because at the end of the day, again, we're here to experience certain things. I'm a firm believer if we don't get to experience that, some people are going to have to reincarnate to come back to do that again. Because that's the thing. We're all part of this great collective consciousness. And this consciousness is all experiencing through our individual experiences. And as we have these experiences, it's like being reported back to the collective consciousness. And this is where purpose comes in, right? Because we sent here for a reason. We sent here at this particular time, not even just sent here, but at a particular time to do a certain thing because only we can do it, right? I'm a firm believer that God only creates one of everything. There's no copy. There's similar, but there's no two of you unless we're talking about parallel universes and things like that. But that's a whole different topic. Shalom, family. Hopefully I was able to inspire and move somebody today and get you guys again to open that door within your heart, man, and never turn back. Because at the end of the day, we all got to start to learn to love ourselves more and love each other more and do what we came here to do. So peace, family. Love you all.